It's Tuesday afternoon. I've been up for a bit, but been doing some stuff. Freaking girlfriend brought me some Wendy's. Gotta love that. She's at home training right now, doing online courses and things. Not sure what we're gonna get into today, so we'll figure that out. And welcome to my vlog. Chicken burger. Frig yeah. Gonna eat the shit out of you. Holy, something like a ninja. Just come outside my door, and this box is sitting here. It's addressed to me, so we'll take her inside and see what's inside of it after I have my cigarette. Obviously, the postal carrier guy didn't friggin' knock on the door or anything, because Oreo never went off, and he's like the perfect doorbell. He always loses his shit when somebody taps on any hard surface. You could be inside, he could be looking at you. You could knock on the table or the wall, and he'll start barking like an idiot. It's true. So looking up some reviews last night on the iPad 3 versus the iPad 4, and they're doing speed tests, basically opening apps, closing apps, boot up times, like, you know, turn them both off, right off, and turn them back on, opening web surfing and launching YouTube videos. And you know what? The iPad 4 is not really that much. It is quicker than the iPad 3, but not really by that much, maybe a couple seconds. I couldn't believe it. However, what I think is stupid is currently at Future Shop, you can buy the iPad 4 for $4.99. Their old stock iPad 3s are $4.89. $10 difference. Are you like, you know, knock like 30, 40, 50 bucks off the thing? No, $10 difference. I'm like, oh, that's ridiculous. So for the extra 10 bucks, I'll get the latest and greatest, because I don't think the iPad 3 had a high definition front facing FaceTime camera. I think it was the standard definition one, same one that's in my phone. So yeah, that'd be the battle plan there. That's pretty kaif, but what can you do, right? What can you do? I'll have to work tonight. I'm gonna go for coffee with Rex 4x4 and hang out and have a couple cups of coffee. And I think tomorrow, like, I should have my money for the iPad 4. So tomorrow I'm gonna go scoop that up, because I was gonna go with the iPad mini until I held Cat Piss's iPad mini, and it just felt way too small for what I want to do. I didn't realize it was gonna be that small. I knew it was gonna be small, obviously, but I didn't think it was gonna be that small. So he likes it. Girlfriend wants one as well, but I'm gonna go for the full-blown iPad. Frig it. I want the bigger screen, even though I was like talking about, oh, I love my 7-inch tablets and blah blah blah. Well, I do love my 7-inch tablet, but if the iPad mini was a 16:9 resolution and it felt like the HTC Flyer, then I'd probably be happy with it. But I don't know. I'm more of a not really big time fan of that the iPad mini myself, but you know, to each their own. Other people like it, right on. A lot of people are saying don't buy the iPad mini this generation, because the next generation, you know, it's going to come with a Retina and an A6 processor. Well, of course it's going to. They're going to keep revamping it every year, or in Apple's case, every 6 months, because they just launched the iPad 3 a little while ago. And this refresh was, they're saying it's kind of weak, this refresh. Well, I don't really think it's that weak. It's got the A6X processor, which is a dual core with 5-core GPU. It's got you know, the HD front-facing camera, HD rear-facing camera, where the iPad 3 only had the HD rear-facing camera with a 640x480 front-facing camera, which, you know, it's alright, I guess. And yeah, other than that, I guess it's the same device, but you know, they upgraded the cameras and the processor, so that's got to count for something, right? Oh, I gotta fart, but I can't. Anyway, I'm gonna finish smoking this and we'll go see what's in that box. Let's go. Alrighty, people, let's crack into this box. Luckily, I found Smith & Wesson here. Alrighty, well, I took all the bindings off and the strappings and the tape. And let's see what exactly is in here. A lot of garbage, like cardboard wrapping here. It's packaged really well. And inside is yet another box. This one here has the P.O. box address on it. So let's crack into this one. So inside the box there's a letter that says, "Keep on vlogging, Adam. Hey bud, my name is Brad from good old USA, PA. Like the vids, thanks for them. Sent you some hooks so you can hang the bike and other things in your garage. Take care. B-Car-Bo." Pronounced B-Car-Ball. Oh, B-Car-Ball. Okay, right on. Sweet. Enjoy the snacks and K-Cups. Well, let's see what's in here. So he sent me some original blend K-Cup Dunkin' Donuts. Thank God, I just ran out of this stuff. Awesome. Some Teddy Graham honey crackers, some mini Chips Ahoy's, some Nutty Butter Bits, and some mini Oreos. And a bunch of hooks to hang the bike up right on. These are pretty sweet. Oh, that's a big juicy one. Look at the size of that thing. It's freaking nice. Right on, thanks bud. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Big time thanks, man. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Well, we're going to have to figure out where we're going to hang that bike and stab some hooks on the roof and give her. For sure. I think my Keurig machine's about to shit the bed, and that was weird. I put a K-Cup in, loaded it up with water, pressed the button, and brought the garbage out to the can. And when it came back, freaking, there was only like an eighth of a cup of coffee, so that's kind of weird. Probably gonna have to fix that. I'm telling you people, that feature on YouTube, the scheduling of videos, is a lifesaver. I honestly don't know how anybody ever did it before without that. Like for the vlogs, obviously I only upload every day, so I don't really use it for VlogginLife except for when I'm doing the Skaven TV shit. But with the gaming channel, well, let's just say I'm good now till December 3rd. Like I got enough videos up there to last me till December 3rd. So all I'm doing is building a buffer of video games, throwing them up. Frig it. You know, it's friggin' awesome. That feature is just a godsend. Like, cause if you think Toby Games, before that feature was available, he used to sit there every morning or he'd upload videos every day. Like just sit there and upload them while doing something else. And it's like every day you got to remember to do that. And you know, he's got Toby Games, Tobuscus, and Toby Turner. So he's non-stop pushing data to YouTube. And it's, with the scheduling, he can sit there and do like I do. Play a game for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Make a bunch of videos out of it, toss them up, and be done with it. That scheduling feature is kick-ass. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a little research on my Keurig. Find out how to take it apart, because it looks like the brew button is not sure how the hell it got gummed up. Must have had coffee on my fingers when I stabbed it one day or something, I don't know. But the button is sticking and it needs maintenance, so I'm probably going to see about cleaning that out and getting that working right again. Because I don't want to have to buy a new Keurig already, even though I really want one of the bigger Keurigs so I can really fire out the K-Cups. However, I don't really want to have to go out and buy a new Keurig because they're like $100. And mine works, it's just you really got to get on the button to make it work. So it's kind of dicked, but frig it. It looks like he smells something interesting. Do you? Oreo? Why you jump on me? Why you do that? You're such a spaz. He truly is a spaz. Alright people, well it's 3:30. Time for me to head off to work. So let's pitter patter and have at her and get our asses out of here. Alright people, let's go to work. Having one of those cigars that Rex 4x4 brought for me. It's Swisher Sweet. Looks like a great big fat Cuban. It's freaking awesome. Love the taste of these things. They got a hint of vanilla in them. I don't know if they flavor the tobacco or if they flavor the wrapper, but all I know is it's flavored and it friggin' tastes amazing. A lot harsher than a cigarette, that's for sure, if you inhale. But frig it, they're awesome. So yeah, I brought my Acer Iconia tab with me, or Acer Iconia tablet. I don't know what the frick it's called, Acer Iconia, whatever. Gonna go to Hortons with Rex at midnight. Probably bring that. We'll probably end up watching some Motor Riley because he did put up that new video and I haven't seen it yet. So apparently it's a 72-minute long freaking YouTube video. Like holy shit, bud. That's a movie. That, my friends, is a movie. So yeah, tomorrow I'll have, I had the money for the iPad mini through, like I had that saved up. But then, like I said earlier, after using Capus's iPad mini, I was kind of on the edge going, I don't know. And the iPad 3, I watched some videos last night of the iPad 3 versus the iPad 4. And honestly, anybody with an iPad 3, don't even consider upgrading to the 4 unless you want that high definition front-facing camera. Otherwise, the performance, I didn't really see much difference in upload time. Like maybe a 2 to 3 second difference in upload time and boot time and stuff like that. Now he didn't play any real video games on it, so I didn't see any video game. And I don't know if Apple has a benchmark tool like Nova Bench or anything. I know Android has a benchmark tool where you can bench your Android tablets versus Android tablets, so you can see who's the best and who's the worst. But I don't know if Apple has that, and I'd love it if they did, because I'd love to see what the 4 scores against the 3, because I don't think the numbers would be that far off. Maybe in an OpenCL test, some sort of a video game environment test it might be, but as far as straight up freaking processor versus processor, just in calculations, I don't see the iPad 3 being that far off from the 4. So yeah, tonight we're gonna go meet up with Rex 4x4, go to the Hortons, chill out, smoke some cigarettes and drink some coffee. Should be a good time. It's been a while. He went out on a ride there. He posted a video, cold water dump, where somebody, I guess they're trying to cross a dirt bridge or something. I guess he slipped. All I saw was Rex on his quad, and all of a sudden he quickly jumps off and runs over. By the time he got there, Buddy was already in the drink. He fell off his bike, and his bike was right up sideways. So that had to be cold. Holy shit. I don't care who you are. You get icy cold water on your dink and you're done. Your dink is not a happy dink anymore. That thing's gonna become a mangina. It's gonna, there's shrinkage and then there's inversion, right? Even with the decal, doesn't make it faster. No, somebody's test driving a 2011 Ford Focus. Wonder if the Ford Focuses are gonna get a refresh on the fascia. Holy burnout, bud. The Ford, what is it, Fusion got a refresh, and it looks like it's an Aston Martin, like that Mustang picture I showed you. I think I actually have a picture of that, so if I do, I will show it right frickin' now. And honestly, I'm not a fan. Well, I'm kind of a fan. It looks kind of nice, but it's like it's trying to be something it really isn't, so I don't know. I guess to each their own. Well, great, here comes the train. Do we get green? How about now? How about now? How about now? Son of a bitch. How about now? Thank you. I'm still waiting on a call out from Future Shop with my camera. God knows how long it's going to take them dinks to do that. Because I can't wait to get my camera back, my camcorder. I do miss filming with it because that camera was awesome. You know, it actually had a decent battery life, and I could actually go 3 days of vlogging on one battery, and the battery would hold its own. Like, it had an hour and 45 minutes of record time, roughly, per battery. The bigger battery, which is only 50 milliamps extra, had 152 minutes, or 500 milliamps extra, something like that. And I think it was like 150 milliamps more. I'd have to check, but there's a bigger battery, and that's the one I got with the kit. So I just hope they can fix the stupid thing and I can get it back and use it again, because life was easier with that camera. I could actually turn it around and face myself, and didn't have as wide of an angle as this thing, obviously, but it's nice to be able to see yourself in the viewfinder. Oh, something in my eye. Oh, it's my eyeball. So another thing this camera does is it really darkens up the road right now because of where the sun is. It's kind of annoying, but I can probably fix it in post, I guess. But the sky is going to be brighter than shit. Oh, getting text messages. Just heard my phone go, ding, you know. This vehicle stops at all crossways. Railway crossings, sorry. Learn to read, noob. So I might go tomorrow and pick up the iPad 4th gen, because I'll have the money for it then. I didn't have the money, that's why I've been holding off. I could easily go out and pick up the iPad mini, but like I said, I don't think I want that one. What am I going to use it for? I don't know. At least with the iPad, if I want to keep FaceTime and all that, like I FaceTime with Bloke every once in a while, and with Capus and that, it's easier to FaceTime on an iPad, and I can iMessage through it, and I can do other things with it. So that's like a friggin' bonus. Holy shit, decrepit truck coming through. Yes, I know, Rex, I did that wrong. Frig off. But, we're at work now, so let's go in and see what the what is. And it's funny is we have more people working tonight than they do during the day, which is freaking hilarious. But it's the way she goes. Oh, one of these guys had an accident. 2 vans are making bumper sex. Of course, because of where they're parked, I can't pull into this spot. Son of a bitch. For frig's sakes. Wide cars suck. Wide turning cars suck. And this is a reserve spot. Well, I have no idea when this camera stopped recording, so just go with it. Piece of crap. But we're at work now, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, finish my friggin' cigar off, and head her inside. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. Alrighty, well, it's 6 o'clock break time, and I'm pissed off. Yep, I'm thoroughly pissed off. You know what pisses me off? Get an email when I came in today from my boss telling me that I resolved the ticket when the problem wasn't solved. However, the problem was solved. That's why I resolved the ticket. It just so happened it came back 2 hours later. But as far as we're concerned, the problem was solved. So I get yelled at. Yet, there's still people working who are telling customers to reboot their shit and call back, and they're resolving tickets without getting proof that it's working, not following the procedure, and they're not getting emailed, they're not getting in trouble. Sometimes I think they purposely pick on me because I'm the kind of guy where if I think a process is stupid or something the company's doing is dumb, I will voice my opinion. I will not hold back. So sometimes I question if that's why they freaking hound me. And I wouldn't doubt it if it is, because I'm not afraid to say, listen, what you're doing is stupid. Stop being dumb. You know? I'm not afraid to friggin' let loose the dogs of war. And maybe that's not a good thing, but you know what? I can't help it. Sometimes it's like, why are you doing it this way? It's dumb. Do it this way and it's more efficient. You get the job done quicker, blah, 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 yada, yada, you know? But no. Apparently the way to move up in this company or in any company in the world, so it seems, is shut up and take it in the arse and don't try and offer your opinion. So it seems. Oh well, it's pretty cocked. Oh well, frig it. It's the way she goes, so what can you do? But I'm going to head her back inside and carry on with this night. I'm just a little peeved. I got a bunch of modems to do, so it's going to be a busy one. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Peace out. I decided to take late lunch tonight because the girlfriend showed up at 7:30 with some food for me. She just went to her grandmother's house tonight to fix her grandmother's computer. And while she was doing that, her grandmother made some supper. Friggin' turkey dinner. Gotta love that. So she ended up bringing me a plate. Frickin' turkey and potatoes and stuffing, and oh my god, it was epic. So I ended up eating that at 7:45 because I was so hungry. And then 8 o'clock rolled around, and the other guy I'm working with, Brucey, he was like starving and shit. So I said, you know what, dude, if you want 8 o'clock lunch, give her stink, go for it. So he took 8 o'clock lunch, and I'm out here at 9. So frig it. Oh, I think I got a fart coming. Yup. So I'm chatting with Cat Piss on the iMessenger because I think he's on his iPad mini, and he's like, are you getting your iPad 4 tomorrow? And I said, well, if they have any left, yeah. If not, then I'll wait till they come in. And he's like, holy crap, really? You can just wait? And I'm like, well, yeah, whenever they come in, and I'll grab one. There's no rush. But he's like, holy shit, I'd be flipping tits. Well, I guess I would be like that too, but I don't know. I'm excited for it, but if it's not in, it's not in. Not about just to defunk out and get the iPad 3, especially not seeing how the price isn't that much of a benefit. It's like $10-20 cheaper. Yes, there is a benchmark program for iPad. Locker Gnome actually did a proper benchmark on it rather than just running a bunch of apps and surfing the internet and stuff like that. He found a program, Virtual Aquarium I think it was, and he ran that on the iPad 3 and the iPad 4 and threw 500 fish in the Virtual Aquarium, and the iPad 3 was able to handle 500 fish at 41 frames a second. Sorry, the iPad 4 was able to do 500 fish at 41 frames a second, where the iPad 3 was struggling and it was doing it at about 22 frames a second with the same 500 fish. So that tells me right there that the GPU in the iPad 4 just spanks the GPU in the iPad 3. And then he found like a benchmark where it benchmarks the CPU, the GPU, RAM access, all that shit, like the core hardware. And the iPad 4 scored a 1736, iPad 3 scored a 729. That's almost a 2.5% or 2.5 times gain in performance right there. So, okay, so I take it back. It's probably a worthwhile upgrade, but I still say if I had an iPad 3, I wouldn't be upgrading to the iPad 4. I'd probably stick with it and deal with it, but I don't have an iPad right now, so frig it. All I have is an iPhone, and I can pretty much guarantee that once I get the iPad, I probably won't be using my iPhone to play games anymore, so I won't be killing the battery as much. So that'd be pretty right on. But, anywho, this camera is getting freaking cold on the hands. Holy crap, metal unibody, stupid invention. So I'm probably going to shut her down here and then talk to you guys later. So peace out. Well, it's currently 10:30 at night. And as you all know, the US is currently going through elections and all that shit. And it's currently between Mitt Romney and Barack Obama, aka Turd Sandwich Giant Douche. Whoever wins, will there be a difference? Mitt Romney is promising more jobs. Barack Obama is promising complete turmoil. So I've been told. I don't know what's happening. Is it going to affect us, whatever happens? Definitely. It always affects the world when an election happens. Because whenever a new president or prime minister or anybody is elected anywhere, it affects other countries because of trade agreements and such and so on and so forth, right? Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who wins and what happens. But I'm seeing some interesting posts on Facebook from people like saying if you're voting for Barack Obama, let me know so I can unfriend you, and Mitt Romney for the win, and vote for Megatron, world domination, stuff like that. It's been pretty friggin' awesome. But yeah, kind of crazy. But as for me, guys, it's getting pretty late here. I think I'm going to shut this vlog down now and get it and that way there I'll have less work to do when I get home, so I can probably get to bed a little earlier. Oh, frig sakes, I got gas. A little earlier than usual. And then that way there I can get up early tomorrow. So let's go for coffee with Rex at midnight. I haven't heard from him since he told me at 2:30 today that he wants to go for coffee. So I'll have to see how that goes. So we're probably going to go for coffee tonight, so maybe I'll videotape some of that. But I just want to get this here all taken care of and done with, and then carry on. So if we do anything cool at the Hortons, I'll be sure to put it in tomorrow's vlog. But as for this vlog now, I think I'm going to shut her down. So if you like today's video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button. Lets me know you like the video, and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to leave them. The comment section below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.
And then play The Lost all the way through. So, right on. But I'm kind of hungry, and I kind of want a cigarette, so I'm going to go outside and have a cigarette and then cook some food. So, let's get her. Alrighty, well, I'm going to make myself a couple eggs, fry them up, throw some cheese into it, make a little bit of an omelet, frig it. And for lunch, I'm probably going to do some sort of a fried rice type setup. I don't know. We'll figure something out. And by lunch, I mean supper tonight. Because... What's your guys' thoughts on that whole Mayan calendar, freaking world's gonna end on December 21st, 2012, all that bullish? You guys believe it? You guys think it's horseshit? What do you say? I actually had the opportunity to talk to a Mayan chieftain when we were in Mexico last year. I want to say last year. I think it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. Or was it the year before? Ah, frick, I can't remember.